guys, welcome back to my and Ashley's YouTube channel. My name is Lexi and today I'll be doing a short makeup tutorial on how to get a 10-minute look for under $50, like an evening look. I know this seems kind of impossible as some foundations run you about $60 to $70, but I can make it happen and so can you. When you're finished watching the video, if you like it, please give us a big thumbs up, and if you like me, please subscribe to my channel, Quasi and Lex. The link will be down below. Thank you. Alright, to start out with, I'll be using my Hard Candy Sheer Envy Coconut Water Primer Stick. I got this for about $7.99 at Target. I'm pretty sure you can get them somewhere cheaper because sometimes Target can be a little bit on the pricier side, but it's my absolute favorite primer. And I naturally have like kind of dry skin, I don't know if you can tell, but I have really dry skin, so this really moisturizes my skin. Sometimes I just use it even when I'm not, gonna wear a lot of makeup. I just use it as an everyday, moisturizer for my face. Kind of rub it in with your hands. Okay, my second step is the foundation step. I use two different foundations because I kind of have problem skin and both of these just work for me. I use Maybelline Fit Me. This one is 310 Sun Beige, and it's for normal to oily skin, because sometimes like around my area up here I get oily, and then around here I get like dry skin. So it's the matte poreless one, and I want to say I got this for about $6.99 at Walmart. And then this one is my Instant Age Rewind Eraser. I use that mainly like under my eyes. Sometimes I use it around here, but mainly just under my eyes. So I use a beauty blender. I've found that beauty blenders are a lot better than, I sound funny. They're a lot better than foundation brushes to me, because sometimes if you don't use the foundation brush correctly, it'll leave like harsh lines on your face. And with the beauty blender, I usually just wet it a little bit to give it a little bit more hydration to my face. And I go in and do it real quick. I have like a lot of acne, just ignore it if you can. And this is after I put my foundation on. Not much of a difference right now, but after I add all my extra stuff in, it's really gonna create a really fresh, clean look. Not, caked up or anything like that. Less is more. So if you don't think that you have like an overall cover, then you should probably get like a concealer. I don't really use concealers as much because I don't have as many breakouts. They also have color correctors. I used to use color correctors, but I had a little bit of trouble of like covering up the green and stuff. So now I just, easy peasy, real quick and just real simple. So, all right, next I'll be using these little Wet n Wild Contour Conceal little things I got at the dollar store. they were probably like, I want to say like $2 a piece or something. And I love them so much, I will not get rid of them. But this is what they look like. If you ever go to like, if there's Dollar Generals where you live, they'll definitely be there. So definitely when you contour is like a hard concept for most people to grasp. I still have my days where I just don't feel like it, but I'm doing it for you guys. But okay, the lighter one usually goes underneath your eyes to lighten up the eye area. I usually draw like a triangle. I do it under both eyes, of course, you know. And then I go down the center of my nose. Right there. And I go right here. Then I go up, and it's kind of like a little tree, kind of like sprig thing that I do, you know. And then I go in with my contour, and it's really hard to like do a straight line, so that's why like sometimes I use straight edges like this. And I'll just go in and just do a straight line like that. I'm going on the other side. When you know what a contour is like, where you see the shadow of my face, the angle, that's where you need to draw your line. Sometimes you don't use as much as me, I don't know. Then I go up here, close to the hairline. Then I go on the sides of my nose just to create a little bit of depth. And yeah. So this is the finished look after I finished contouring. The whole purpose of contouring is really just to brighten up your face and then to bring out the angles that you already have in your face. It's so great for selfies. The next thing I'm going to do is apply my eyelashes. They're called the Huda Beauty, and they're Jade number 13, and they're faux mink. They are, oh wow, they are gorgeous. They're my favorites. As you can tell, I already wore these already. These, however, aren't in my under $50, but I just love them so much. But you can get other faux mink lashes at like Walmart or Target for, I want to say the lowest I saw was like $8.99, and they're good quality. But these were, I want to say $25 at Sephora. But these are just my favorite lashes. I just use them over and over and over. This is after I put on my lashes. Of course, lashes are not a requirement, but if you're anything like me, then you like to feel a little glamorous. So, again, these are my Jade number 13 faux mink Huda Beauty lashes I got from Sephora. The next thing that I always do are eyebrows. I'm not really too great at eyebrows. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. I just fill them in because I already have thick eyebrows, as you can see. I just fill them in so they don't look choppy. But that's a whole different tutorial for a whole different day. Price was like $6.99, but I got it half off. Just a tip, when you're first applying your eyeshadow, always apply a nude first. I'm using this one. Always apply a nude over your overall eyelid. That just creates a base, basically. So, thank you, Sebastian. That's my cousin Sebastian. Likes to. He's all over that too. So, now that you have a base.
And here is the thing we play with.
Oh, you're okay. Yeah, play with my tools. So now that you have a base, then you pick your crease color. That's usually your most. It's usually the color that people see the most.
And we got a baby sister, guys.
Okay, he's got a baby sister. Yep. Okay, so.
And show that cream my baby sister.
I showed it, buddy. I'm doing something. I'll talk to you in a second, okay? Okay. So I saw a lot like on Pinterest and on Instagram. Thank you. On Pinterest and on Instagram that like the red hues are kind of popping this season. Maybe it was last season, but it's still gonna be this season because I don't care. I'm using this little thing that I got from Dollar General. It was like 99 cents. And it's like reddish maroon. I love matte eyeshadows. And so I'm gonna use this brush. This is my blender brush. I just use that because it just has the biggest application, I guess. So when you're first starting, a lot of people do the windshield wipe like this. I tend not to do that. I go in a circular motion for over. He's so cute. I go in a circular motion like this just to get overall distribution. Sebastian, baby. Why does it sound like a gong? It did. You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You're pretty.
Oh, thank you. Can you give me a hug?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, be careful not to step on all my stuff. Love you.
Love you. Why you got scissors?
It was just to cut something open.
Ooh.
Yeah? That's cool. Yeah?
Cool.
Yeah.
You're out of mommy's brush up. Making sure doesn't need to be in here. Like
Sometimes the most like complicated thing to do is just to make sure that both your eyes look the same. I struggle with that a lot, but for the most part I think I do all right. Even if it's not the same, I don't think that anyone will be really paying that much attention. The only one that really know is you. So don't ever be like super self-conscious over it.
you can use this.
I can use this. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Next I'll be like applying like a brown, like a dark brown color. I'm gonna mix it in with my red hue.
Here, you're gonna use this too.
Oh my God, thank you so much. Hey, let's put it all back though, okay? Here.
Me sweet.
Yeah, you are sweet. All right.
Hey, here's baby scissors.
Baby scissors.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are baby scissors.
Yeah.
I like to go in and do like a dark brown or a black on the inner corner. So usually like I use like a little skinny tiny brush. Today I'm trying to find one. So
Trying to find my pink.
oh. Today I'm gonna use this because it
That's
has
cool.
like it's double-sided. This side, obviously you see that I use it for that.
You can use this too.
Yeah, I already used that. Thank you. I use it for the black, but
This water too.
thank you so much.
This too.
Thank you. I'll be using the thank you, Sebastian. I appreciate it. You're a great helper. I'll be using the
And me just getting in her pretty stuff.
yeah, thank you. They are pretty.
This pretty too.
Yeah, can you leave them down here?
Yes.
Thank you. All right, I'll be using the 24K nudes. by Maybelline palette. It's one of my favorites. You can get this at really like any Walmart or TJ Maxx, or drugstore. I also have like another one, but this one has been through it. It doesn't even have the cover anymore, but it was my favorite if you couldn't tell. So I'm going to apply the black to my inner corner. Usually I create like a little thing on the end, then I do kind of like an angle. And I do that on both. It doesn't matter if it's perfect right off the rip, because we're gonna go back in with our blending tool and blend it in to the rest of your makeup. So just kind of wipe it off.
You need something in this bag.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. So
Really
just,
sweet.
you are sweet, thank you. We're just gonna kind of blend it back into the inner corner. Anyway, the next one is going to be the brown, of course, like I said. And you don't use too much, you just go back in. I like to do it right here at the corner. And you kind of just blend it into the rest. Alright, so before you can apply the highlight, I go ahead and I put on my finishing powder, which is kind of going to give it like a matte look, where if you do have oily skin, it's gonna trap it in. I'm going to use my kabuki brush for this.
You need these?
It's not anything fancy.
Here, make this softer than that.
Thank you. It's not anything fancy, it's just like a regular standard kabuki brush. But I use the Fast and Fabulous Translucent Finishing Powder by Hard Candy. Thank you. Appreciate it so much. I usually apply this all over. I get a generous amount.
You could be pretty though.
I usually just apply it all over. And it just creates a soft look. Your face looks a lot softer after you use it. I think that this right here cost me about $5.99 at Target.
Here.
Thank you. It cost me about $5.99 at Target. Not bad at all for a powder. I used to have a different setting powder, but it was just a little too messy. So I like this one because it's packed in. It's not loose powder. So after you put on your powder, then you can get ready for your highlight. For my highlight, I'm going to be using this Unicorn Glow palette. I got it from Rue 21. The original price is $6.99, but I got it for $3 because it was half off, because I'm always looking for a sale. So these are all the colors that include this one, and this one are my favorite. It's called Ice Queen and Pink Heart. They're just so awesome.
And you don't have a jacket on for.
No, you don't. So today I think I'm going to use Pink Heart because I used the red hue. So I always apply a little bit in my inner crease. Thank you. In my inner crease. Because it just brightens your eyes up just a little, but not, you know, way too much.
And guys, meet us doing cool tricks at this thing.
What is that?
You should use this one up right here. You can use this one. You can use this.
A little bit too much on my nose.
In her?
Not,
This is a pretty one.
Yeah, it is. Not too much again. I might actually use a little bit of my shimmer highlight because that might be good on this.
You talking about
Maybe
this
just like
brush?
a little bit.
You talking about this brush?
No, but I was looking for that earlier. I couldn't find it. Ooh, yes. Ooh, yes. Ooh, yes, 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 yes. And my makeup. This is what my eyes look like. I'm not really big on eyebrows, as you can see, but I'm getting there. This is my highlight. Lips, I used 2 Victoria's Secret lip balms. I used the Velvet Matte, and the color is Wanted. It's kind of darker. I think it's like one of the darkest ones they have, besides black, but I don't really wear black. But I used that, and instead of it being matte, I wanted it to be a little glossy because I did have this highlight, and I wanted to kind of, you know, accentuate each other. So I used the Satin Gloss by Victoria's Secret as well, and it was, so if you like it, please give us a big thumbs up.
Yeah.
And please subscribe to my and Ashley's channel, and check out my channel. It's Quasi and Lex. I'll drop the link below, and thank you so much.
And give us a thumbs up.
Yeah, give us a thumbs up. That's right. I'll be posting on that page. I'll be posting more hair and makeup tutorials for different occasions, so please just check us out.